Hello everybody and welcome back to some more Lord of the Rings Online. We are here in Sarnhad. It is episode 449. We are one episode away from doing our Deeding episode in Evendim, and we have some stuff to do today. Now, I've looked at the quests for this area. There's only actually a couple of quests. I think there's like 5 more quests other than the Gloom in the East, which we did in the last episode, so that might not take us too long. But I've noticed there's a lot of low amount of quests in a lot of different areas. So there's like 5 quests here, and then we go to another place which has like 5 quests, which then puts us into another place which has like another 5 quests. So we might end up doing a few of those today. At the very least, we'll do that. Do maybe 1 or 2 of those today, and then we'll go to do the Deeding in Evendim next episode, and then come back, and maybe I'll have an extra long episode sort of just completing all of them. Maybe that could be an interesting thing. But before we get into all that, we do have our hobby gift of the day, which we'll have a quick look at. Hopefully, not going to even say it. Not even going to jinx myself. A rejuvenation potion. Even saying just that little bit sort of messed up, but rejuvenation potions can be useful. I've had plenty of uses for them. So, Desolation on the Coast, which I think was from this person here, is our next quest. And this will give us 2 more quests, and then, you know, when we actually get to the location. So, terrible fate has befallen the people of Ethillorn, Traveller. I saw smoke rising from the town against the musk of the sky, and heard the march of the corsairs and even the fabled trollmen of the Haradrim turn towards Lynn here. So we were inland here, so that they're fled then, but to where? Yet I still wonder what remains of Ethillorn. Please search. If any yet live, I shall see them housed in Sarnhad. Okay, so we need to search for survivors, basically. Where is that? That's how far away? Okay. Oh, is that by? I was gonna say, it's not just the lighthouse, or no, lighthouse is down here, so this is somewhere else. But apparently we've been here, down here once, because we had a flag here. Oh, I know, I remember coming down here, I think now. It obviously was a little while ago, but I'm pretty sure I remember, because I think I mixed it up at the time with the lighthouse and was saying that it's a lot busier in here than it was in the other one, or the lighthouse was busier. No, this one was the less busy one, where there was a few chests and backpacks, I think. So, Men of the Grim Fleet, that is another quest that we're going to get, so that's just going to be the generic sort of kill X amount of these enemies, which is going to be 10. I was going to assume 8, but apparently not. So we'll get these guys defeated, shouldn't be too difficult, and then we'll search for survivors. And supposedly there is a landscape quest over here as well, which we will pick up, I'm sure. And then we'll also pick up... Was it... I can't remember if they were saying there was a lot of backpacks, or if there was just a lot of scholar chests. Or it could be both. For the moment, I won't worry about that 3rd guy or 4th guy back there, just because, you know, I'm going to have to come back through anyway. I mean, there are a few backpacks. I can see one there. Times like these, I really wish I had AoE. I was going to say as well, now that we're 105, it won't work too well because of the way, you know, items don't scale, or drops don't scale, the way sort of the legendary items do, in a way. But basically, because we're over 105, the difference in gear when we get to 106 is going to be very drastic. But we're going to be very, very far away from getting 106 gear, because there's a massive bump in stats there. So, yeah, maybe that'll be an interesting thing. Maybe we can obtain some 106 gear at some point when we get to 106, obviously. And it will just, you know, that's just going to massively help us here, getting through everything. Just because it's going to have so much more vitality, agility, fate, etc. on those pieces than it would normally. I mean, Madam Hunter's armor, even when we get to 106, is going to be something that we want to go through on here. So we completed Men of the Grim Fleet, and we have quite a few Madam Hunter's armor, not just in our inventory. We have 3 regular ones. Yep, I also have a few of the fine Madam Hunter's armor, though we won't really use that right at 106, I don't think. Just regular stuff will work perfectly fine at 105, or 106 rather, and will, again, just make us massively more well off for the time being until, you know, we eventually get to, like, Mordor. So we can mast in the docked Corsair ships, is what we need to do for this next one. So that is marooned. We've already defeated all the enemies, so that we need to, so we don't actually have to. There's nobody here we have to battle, just ones that we end up going through. And it looks like there's a quest here, or a quest ring, which looks to be a survivor.
Gondor needs your aid.
Okay, so we need to search for 8 slaves that have been taken. And you're going to give us another quest, which is actually the next quest after that we were going to be looking for. So we need to recover heirlooms, which I was going to do anyway because it's glowing. Is that a slave? Yeah, looks like it. Or maybe it's going to have the heirloom on it. That might be what it is. Oh no, that's one of the slaves. That's a little upsetting. So his isn't glowing, so we don't need to worry about it. We'll only worry about the ones we have to, and only kill the Corsairs that we need to. Because other than that, we don't particularly need to do it. We're probably gonna have to do it quite a bit on these ships though, because they're gonna definitely notice us as soon as we go on there. So are there going to be... Let's say there's going to be slaves on here, aren't there? So I'll take out you. We can defeat... Oh, there's a few ship masters on each, so we only have to really do a couple of ships. There's 2 on each, we only have to do 6 ships then. But there's 3 here, so maybe only like 4 ships? Right, you can be saved. Just, yeah, run away. Don't... Oh. I messed up the inductions. I thought that for some reason the instant induction for saving him also for some reason would carry over to the mast, which obviously it wouldn't. Okay, so that is one ship pretty much ruined. We can't just save him again, unfortunately. We're gonna have to be a little bit sneaky about this. No, I was about to say we could probably get around, but more than likely we won't. But that's not a huge ordeal to get on. Rightio. 3 more shipmasters over here, some heirlooms, which is good. Another slave, obviously. So we're kind of getting, luckily, all 3 done at the same time. So it's good that we sort of, you know, accepted that quest and sort of looked over at him before coming over and doing the masts, because I could see it happening where I sort of would come over, do the mast first, and then go accept his quest, but then we'd have to do it again, and it would just be so awkward. We'd have to kill double the enemies. Which isn't so bad, because, I mean, they're pretty decent XP, 1.5k XP for each kill, and some, you know, items alongside it, even if it's just, half it's probably just vendor trash, and half it's possibly legendaries. I mean, we picked up a few legendaries. Oh, we actually picked up a minor Essence of Power. That's quite nice. But yeah, you know, it would be a bit of a pain if we came back and went, oh, now we have to do that all again. So that looks like those ships are done. There's actually a corpse right here, which is just, oh, it's just a regular corpse as in looting some zircons and stuff. That's kind of nice. Oh, and we're gonna have to go back to all these because they've got a wooden chest and an heirloom. I'm gonna possibly look and see if I can get away without picking up that heirloom over there, because I can probably, there's probably more than just the 8 in total, I would have thought. But if there's not, then we've got to go back the way anyway, and then we've got to kill those guys to get there, so might as well only kill them once if we can help it. Oh, these are smaller ships. Okay. That's alright. So it's only the big ships we obviously need to worry about. For the masks, at least, that is. Right. One more heirloom. So, looking at it, yeah. So, we don't need to get that one because this will be 7, and then there's at least 8, 9. You know, and we only need 8 in total, so we won't have to worry about that one further back. Oh, I thought you would have died. There we are. And then how many... So we need to do 2 more ships, which are just these 2, that's fine. And then how many after this one? We've got 3 more Gondorian captives, basically, to take care of or rescue. I might just go for that one. And just go for that heirloom there. That might be a way best to do it. I know my luck there'll be someone like a slave, a dead slave hidden behind here. Oh, it looks like we have to go this way anyway. So, yeah. We have to go here anyway. To get there, that's just to get nowhere. So, wouldn't have mattered anyway. So, this will be number 6, and then there's 2 on each one. Or 1 on each one, rather, but there's 2 ships, so that'll be 8. And then we just got the ship masts. That is going to all work out well then. So we'll take out these individually. We can probably get away without not killing those. Though if we do kill them, it's not going to be a huge deal because, you know, they got a wooden chest next to them and that's free items then. But then after this, we are pretty much done in terms of Sarnhad. There is the one more quest that they will give us, but that is just a vector quest to another location. Though we might have to do a little bit of work if it's like the vector quest that got us over to Sarnhad. So we'll see how it goes, but not much to go, and then we have to do a lot of planning after this. It might have been a better idea, well, not a better idea, but it would have been great if we could to get to 106 before episode 450, because that would have allowed us to get all that 106 gear and then have that massively increased stat boost. Though it's not going to be a huge deal because the enemies we're going to be killing are probably like, what, level 30, 40-ish enemies. And then complete you. And then we got to go back to Sarnhad. I'm going to kill these guys because I actually want to get this stuff. I want to see what's in it. But that was 135k XP. Obviously now the I'm pretty sure the XP needed is such a higher amount than you needed to get to 105. From 104 to 105, I think is obviously it will be, but like I think it's significantly less than getting from 105 to 106. But I'm not 100% sure on that. Can't confirm it. It just feels like obviously there's quite a large amount, and like 135k or whatever it was didn't seem like it did much of a dent there. So I'll have to kill this guy, but everybody else I think I'm going to skip past for the most part. Except these guys, but I think it's probably best. I'm going to get this corpse first, and then I'm just going to get on my war steed and just sort of run out here. Because we need to get on our war steed anyway. So that'll be fine. And then they won't be able to catch us. If I had a regular horse, they'd quite clearly hit me off, but war steed will last quite a bit longer. So by the time I get back, I should be no longer aggroed by them. And then we will place these heirlooms in a cache and also talk to Baraniel. Is it Baraniel? I think that's how you say it. There's a few scouts here around though. Oh. Whoa, war steed, chill out. Okay, so where's this cache? Ah, it's over here. There we are. There we are. I had no quest rings, so it confused me. There we are. or complete your
Have
quest.
you heard the rumors of enemies pressing in from all sides?
Yes, I was there. I've been there multiple times when that's happened. These are also just generally great for reputation. Oh wow, we have now got over 600 or 60, not 600, 6 million XP total. Wow.
How may I help you, friend?
Okay, so Desolation on the Coast is also complete. But wow, that's a lot of XP. And then we have to talk
Have you
to
heard the rumors of
area
enemies
near.
pressing in from all sides?
So speak with someone in Malbath about the traveling east. So we are going to have to go do that. That will take us to Malbath over there. I'm not going to accept this quest, simply for the fact that I will forget where Malbath is if I complete this quest, because I'm then going to have to leave this area. So it's not going to be a huge deal. I mean, we're not going to get a massive amount of XP from it. And, you know, it's not a huge, massive thing. So I'll leave that for now, just so I can remind myself where I'm going next, because otherwise I will be completely confused. And, yeah, that's going to be it for now then. Thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed. I'll see you in the next episode, which might take a little bit of a time to come out, because quite clearly it's going to be a very long one. I've still got some planning of like which route I'm going to take and what I'm going to do first, and I've got to get some resources together as well, some Slayer acceleration things, and yeah, it's going to be an interesting one. We're going to be doing a lot of swimming as far as I'm aware. Actually, no, because we should have access to boats. We do have access to boats actually, so things should be quite quick. But as I said, still got to plan it out a little bit. Still need to find time to record it. And then it's just going to be a long one anyway. So there is going to be a bit of a break, but hopefully we can have some stuff in the meantime there. But if not, just be patient for the moment for it. And then we get back onto the regular schedule afterwards. So that's going to be it for now. As I said, thanks for watching. And I'll see you in episode 450. Bye-bye.